Now, put yourself in Hyung-Soo's shoes. If you wanted to create a watch for the visually impaired, where would you start? What kinds of visually impaired people would be more likely to benefit from the watch the most? What are their unique needs? What do you need to know about them to create a great watch? To answer these questions specifically, we will create an end-user profile. An end-user profile is a description of a narrowly defined subset of end users with similar characteristics, similar needs, and word of mouth. In Hyung-Soo's case, the end-user profile would be a description of a group of visually impaired individuals who share important common characteristics that make them the right initial end users for the timepiece. Hyung-Soo's goal is to uncover these characteristics and understand what they mean for the product and what he's going to build for that. And he doesn't want to build a product that's good. He wants to build a product that's great, because great products produce word of mouth.
There's a lot of people in the world who are visually impaired.
Mm-hmm.
Were you looking to target as your end user all of them, or a particular subset of them, given particular characteristics?
Yes. So in the beginning, you can't find a solution that satisfies everyone. Even with the blind population, the initial target was a subset of the whole population. Because, I mean, there are two types of people who are visually impaired. One who are born blind, and another group who become blind. And those who are born blind, they have really crazy sense of touch. So, I mean, this tactile watch, they have no problem using this. They can touch this extremely slightly, and they can tell time by the minute, down by the minute. But those who lose their sight, they don't have good sense of touch, so they have problem using this watch. So they are the ones who end up using the talking watch.
I see.
And so our subset, maybe 30%, 40% of the whole blind community. And even within them, our target was relatively younger generation. So age between 20 and 35, and who cares about fashion and style. And they were watched as a fashion statement. If we have to choose between male and female, we'll have to go with male to start with.
So your end user is someone who became visually impaired over the course of their life, someone who's young and cares about fashion. Where do they live? Are you targeting a particular geographic area?
Yes, so mostly they live in inside the city, and most of them are pretty active. You know, many of them are full-time students, and they work full-time. And we first targeted those who are very active, you know, socially or professionally. So our assumption was they have more interaction with people who are sighted, so they have a better sense of, you know, what the fashion trends are, and they care more about their looks. So that's how we started with them.